again, welcome to the worship place. My name is Erwin, I come from Minnesota, and this is my friend Punch. Say hello to our web Punch. Hello. In the Danish traditional puppet storytelling, we bring to you actor from Denmark to share with us a classic fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. The Sugar Balls and Sea will be performed exactly as you will see today at the Tivoli Garden in Copenhagen. In this tradition, the story is told simply without the aid or high technology, and all the puppets and all the sets are handmade and handmade. To do the show, please put your hands together and help me welcome our cast from Denmark.
Shouldn't we tell that story about the farmer boy who wooed the king's daughter?
What story do you mean? Oh, you know, it's the one we always tell when we come to a new city.
Yes, it's the one about the 3 sons.
Of whom the 2 of them find themselves much better than the third.
Of course, but I thought we shouldn't tell any stories today.
But since we arrived in such a beautiful village, in such a beautiful park, and with such lovely people,
Then of course we'll tell it.
I want to be the farmer boy.
no, you were that last time.
No.
Yes, you were.
You two speak so up. There are people here. I believe it's your turn.
But who are we going to be?
The ones we always are.
ClumsyHans by Hans Christian Andersen.
Far, far out in the country lay an old mansion, and in it lived an old squire.
Who had 2 sons.
Here was the eldest son, a cavalier like none, dressed as number 1.
And with heart of gun.
He was so wise, spoke languages so nice, every word in the book he repeated not once, but twice.
Ambos clamamos, parados, alados, ambilbon, clevon, gligatus, tempus, tempus, gimbus, get, tampus, lampus, bambus, ve.
The other son,
Was Paul.
he knew law and politics, everything in the world he could explain and fix.
And this I will maintain, if they had disagreed on how to go about this important matter, there would have been an opportunity. Yes, I am not at all in doubt that they would have disagreed, but
Those 2 sons, who were too witty by far, were going to woo the king's daughter.
yes.
They dared so, for she had announced that she would take for a husband the man who had the most to say for himself.
I shall win the princess.
Ah, no. I shall win the princess.
They both said and prepared themselves for 8 days.
Ah,
1,
that's
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was all the time they had.
But it was enough.
Their father gave to each a lovely horse.
The one who had memorized the whole Latin dictionary and the town's newspaper for 3 years, both backward and forward,
Had a coal black horse.
The one who was old and wise and knew all about governmental affairs.
Had a milk white one.
Oh, have you seen how beautiful my white horse is?
Well, mine is much more beautiful. Look at the mane and see that chest.
And what about my harness?
Harness. Look like embroidered suspenders.
The 3rd son. Well, there were really 3.
Yes, the 3rd son, alas. Should one cry or laugh?
He was a bungler, fool, and an idiot. Nobody counted on him. He took care of the gardens, the fields, and the animals, and he was a really silly guy.
For he didn't care about wisdom, learning books or paper.
Even when scolded, he just laughed and walked away.
He was always trading one's coat and talking to his billy goat. ClumsyHans, they called him. ClumsyHans, ClumsyHans.
Yes, what's up? Where are you going?
To the king's court to woo the king's daughter.
Have you heard what the drummer is proclaiming all over the country?
And then they told him all about it.
Her Royal Highness the Princess has announced that she wants to get married.
And since Her Royal Highness the Princess wishes for a man who's funny, witty, and courteous,
Anyone who feels like he can offer himself as a suitor.
My word, I guess I'll go too.
ha! Now I'll get my chance, my big chance. Finally, I can use all my wisdom. Nobody other than I know the entire Latin dictionary by heart, both backward and forward.
Do you really think that the princess cares to listen to you speak Latin? No. It's about governmental affairs. There's a need for me and my political knowledge.
I too want to woo the princess.
You!
Oh, it feels so much like getting married, and if she takes me, she takes me, and if she doesn't take me, they don't take her anyway.
Ha! Now you're getting too funny.
But that's what it's all about. She wants a funny man, and you two everything else but funny.
Well, you don't have a horse. Pia has a black one and I have a white one. But you, what do you have?
Mass!
Mass?
Mass, my billy goat!
Now he's gone completely nuts.
And it became night.
While Bill
And
cod liver oil in the corners of their mouth so they could be suppler.
They competed in practice.
Until they were just about exhausted.
But ClumsyHans didn't care. He just gave his baby girl a pat and was fast asleep. Early next morning,
The fine gentlemen came down.
In their fine clothes, they mounted the horses.
and rode quietly ahead.
They spoke not a word, but they were thinking about the clever speeches they would bring out.
Of course, these had to be carefully prepared.
ClumsyHans mounted his billy goat